Have you ever been in a crowd and a fight starts, or seen a video of people being brutalized while bystanders just mill around? Why don't we step in and help? What's wrong with people? Hey there friends, thanks for watching DNews today. I'm Trace. In 1964, Kitty Genovese was raped and murdered in New York City. People nearby who were aware the crime was being committed did nothing. Psychologists called this the bystander effect. According to the National Crime Victimization Survey, 2/3 of all violent crime victimizations had a bystander. The news constantly cycles cell phone videos of fights, arrests, shootings, brutalization, and they occasionally feature bystanders who are just milling around. Bystander in full effect. What is going on here? Psychologists have found humans in groups are less likely to come to the aid of someone in need, even if they would have jumped to a rescue when alone. In one 2014 study, 5-year-olds refrained from helping a confused experimenter when in a group, but readily assisted when they were alone. Other studies have shown this extends to online environments too. But still, what the heck? Shouldn't we just want to help people all the time? The bystander effect seems to be a combination of two things: pluralistic ignorance and diffusion of responsibility. Pluralistic ignorance is the idea that without ever saying anything to other members of a social group, we assume everyone is on the same page. When other people don't act, we assume that everyone has decided it's fine. We are all social group animals, not solitary ones, and thus we look to those around us for social prompts. Diffusion of responsibility says that we are less likely to take responsibility when others are present, because the responsibility is now spread across everyone. This is multiplied in emergency situations where we have to act quickly and make decisions without being able to talk it out. It seems comical to shout that, "Shouldn't someone do something?" But that's kind of how our minds work. We've diffused the responsibility to that group, and what we want to do overall is kind of ambiguous. Thus, no one makes a decision, and we all become victims of the bystander effect. A 1969 experiment in American scientists put people in a room and asked them to fill out a questionnaire. Then, researchers slowly filled the room with smoke. When alone, 75% of the subjects noticed the smoke right away and calmly went to report it. But when other researchers were in the room pretending to be subjects who wouldn't react no matter what happened, only 10% of the people reported the smoke, even when it got so thick that they couldn't read the questionnaire they were supposed to be filling out. Security cameras have been found to reduce the strength of the bystander effect because we want to perform a good deed for this imagined audience. But that doesn't translate to cell phone cameras. A clinical psychologist told Boston Magazine, "We tend to get reinforced for recording fights with our cameras. It can show up on the news, or it can get 1 million hits on YouTube, or it could increase social status with your friends. Plus, the footage may help an authority bring the right person to justice or solve the issue later, which reinforces personal recordings further, but not actual action." So is there a cure for the bystander effect? Yes! Someone just has to act. If someone jumps in the pool to save a splashing kid, takes charge and tells someone to call 911 after someone's injured, or steps in to stop a fight, responsibility is no longer diffused amongst the group, and the pluralistic ignorance is broken. Someone has acted. It is easy to think that you would do something different when watching a video at home by yourself, but standing with other people in the moment complicates things pretty intensely. People who do act are called active bystanders, and according to Psychology Today, they tend to have heightened concerns for the welfare of others, greater feelings of social responsibility, and greater commitment to moral values. As an Eagle Scout, I was taught to step in and help, as were emergency responders, veterans, and others in our society. But it's never easy to overcome our instincts and evolved social responses. Psychology can get nebulous on the best of days, and while this is heavily studied, the exact reasons for the bystander effect are still kind of unclear. As always, more research is needed. Guys, if you love DNews as much as we do, then take a second and click the link in the description, and please nominate us for a Streamy Award. We bring you science every day, and we do it because we love it, and we love that you watch, and together we can spread that love of science around. So thanks. Have you ever stepped in to stop a fight, or fight a fire, or save a person? You can tell us also in the comments. Make sure you subscribe for more DNews, and thanks for watching.